Hi everybody, it's Anne here from Positively Papercraft. Welcome back to another video. So I did say last week we were going to do a pink Christmas. Now first off, I want to show you a couple of examples that I've made. We're not going to make these, but I just wanted to show you them. So the first one, really simple but really elegant. I used that same stamp set that I used last week, the snowflake flourishes, and also the stamps, the other stamp set as well, which is Cozy Christmas Wishes. And this is a DL card, but it's so simple and elegant. And in this one, I used my Positively Poinsettia, and I used a different stamp set for that, which is this one, Doodle Poinsettia, and it's really nice actually. I like that because with it being a sort of doodle and I've heat embossed it, I love the way it's kind of give them really fine lines. So I did that one in pink, and then I did the top one in white, and I just did the glitter with the tape again. Sparkly greetings, and this, as I said, is mine, so I'm going to show you how I created this. Obviously, again, it's another big 3D sort of card. It would need a box to go in, but I think that's so pretty, really pretty. And that's a 6, did I say, I don't know if I said that's a 6x6. So today we're going to do a 6x6, but we're going to make it a sort of special kind of acetate easel card. So I've made my own 6x6 card base here, and then what I need to do, well, I actually need to get organized. That's what I need to do. It's an absolute mess in here. So the top part of the card, all I'm going to do is just open it out actually, and then the top part I'm just going to fold it back to just before the middle score line. Now this is quite thick, it's 300 GSM, so I'm just going to make sure I give it a really good burnish. So we've obviously got that for an easel card. So have it back like this. Now I'm going to use these dies. I've got these back in on my website, and I've already cut from Silver Glitter Card. It would be the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, the 5th size from the smallest, and then I've obviously cut this smaller one out of the middle of it. I've done the same with just a plain white piece, because this is going to go on the back, because I'm going to sandwich some acetate in it. Now this is a sort of double-sided holly acetate. I got this given from a lady years ago, and you just use whatever acetate you have, but I'm going to have the silver side because we're going to do pink and silver. That's going to go there, and I'm just going to sandwich that on the back so it looks tidy. So what I need to do is the two size dies that I've, it's the 5th, the 4th and the 5th. No, it's not, it's the 5th and the 6th. The 5th and the 6th up from the smallest. So I need to take the smaller one, and I'm going to cut that out of here, about there I think, and then this acetate frame will sort of go over like that, so it should fit through the machine. I'm just going to get the BIGSHOT. And I'm just going to pop it roughly about there, so I know it's sort of roughly in the middle. I think I'm going to tape it down actually. Ow. And cut my finger in the meantime. So tape that down on there. No, it will be tough because I've got, as I said, 300 GSM. Now if it hasn't cut, all what you can do is just get your scissors and sort of just help it along a little bit. So that's what we've now got, which will sit like that, okay? So this bit here, which is the frame, that is going to go just on there like that, okay? That's how it's going to sit up. So what I want to do is get this acetate just glued on the back of here. So we're having pink Christmas and pink nails as well. I was messing around with these the other night and I thought, oh yeah, we'll have pink because we're having pink Christmas. So that's that. And then what will happen is this will literally just stick over there like that, okay? So for the inside, I've used that same stamp from last week. I've cut some sort of silver, well, it's not mirror card, it's more like a sort of matte. And then I've made that myself, my own background again with embossing powder and stuff. So I'm going to glue this on here. Excuse me. And then, as I said, that is going to go just on there. So now, so we need some card to sort of cover this piece here. So what you can do, or what I'm going to do, is measure this. I'm just going to get my ruler just a second. Alright, so what I've done is I've measured that and I've cut the card to 2 3/4 by 5 3/4, and that will just go on there, but we need to cut that shape out. So if I take this same die again, and I'm going to cut it out. So if I measured, like, yeah, about 1 1/4 inches down, yeah, that should be okay just there. And then I'm going to run this through the machine. I'll be back. Alright, so I've cut it. Now what I've done is I've cut a bit too much out, so I have this sort of extra white, but don't worry because this is going to cover that anyway, so it doesn't matter. So I'm going to get these glued on to here. So like I say, we're not going to see most of it anyway, so I'm not worrying about it. go. And then, as I've said, this is going to go over here, which is going to hide it anyway, so it doesn't matter. So I want glue. Do you see? Isn't that so pretty? Get that bit of glue off there. Now, so to decorate it, what I've done is, I told you that's my flower, the Positively Poinsettia. So I used, for this flower, I didn't use the largest one, I used the second one down. What I've done, I'm going to do some more, but I've made the same kind of thing, but I've used a bit of a darker glitter this time. We're going to do another one, and do you remember, let me get these, this dye that I've been using? Absolutely love this dye. I've got it in, it's on my website now, but you get it with, and they're gorgeous actually, you get it with some, you get 4 pieces in the set all together. So you get this one, you get this one, you get some mistletoe, and then you get this beautiful one. I might have them here actually. So you get 4 all together, and I've just dropped one in the bin. Yeah. So you get all them, and they're all gorgeous, and that's that one cut from glitter. So what I've done is I've just cut a selection of them, and then I'm going to do another flower. So this is mine, the flower, because what I'm gonna, how I'm gonna have it is, I'm gonna have like, it's going to be sort of a really bold card obviously. I'm going to have the flower there, and then I'm going to have 2 smaller ones here like this. So again, this will have to go in another box, and then I'm just going to put the sort of, you know, all the little foliage bits around like that. So what I've done to get the, to make the flowers was, I just took some pink ink. I've also got somewhere, I had a little brush, those little brushes that I have as well. Now I will say this, I think if you have a glass mat it works easier. Let me see, I just don't want there to be a big reflection, that's all. No, it's not too bad. So get the flower, and then I just put some ink on the brush, and then I just rub it on the mat, and then you can just keep going round, because the ink will sit on there obviously, so you're not having to keep load the brush up loads, and it just gives a sort of a lovely sort of shaded effect. So just keep going around and doing that. I love these brushes for stuff like this. I use them more than I do with sponges now actually. Just keep spinning it round, and I think that looks really, really pretty. I might put a bit more on this one. So that's them done. It's dead easy to do them. And then the little glue pen, all I've done is I just follow the veins that's already in the petals. And then you just literally tip it on. Let's give it a little, there we go. That's how I have done the flowers, but I've missed something off. Wait a minute. Before you do the glitter, what I do for these is a bone folder, or this is a crease tool. Just turn the flower over and I just sort of curl them backwards, because if you do the glitter first, this is going to rip all the glitter off. So if you haven't got one of these, you can just use the bone folder and just literally curl them round. It's just the same thing. I just think this is a nifty little thing. It's by SIZZIX, and that's all I do. I'm just going to have to put that one on the bottom and just shape that a little bit of a different way. So I'm just going to glitter these and I'll be back. Alright, so as I said, I forgot to bend that one back, so I'm just going to have to literally press this in the middle, because I'll just end up pulling all the glitter off now. So don't forget to do that, but it's just a case of on a foam mat and just give it a good press. And that's all I do for these. Now for quickness, I'm going to use a hot glue gun, just a bit of glue, and I'm just going to put a bit of this craft sheet over the top, because then it stops your mat getting stuck up with all the glue. Let's press that in there, bit of glue on there, and just put that one there. You can just arrange them a little bit. And then for the center of that one, I used one of these berries. I have these as well. You just need a pokey tool. Just pop a hole in the middle and then just pop the little berry through, and then I just put a bit of glue under there and then just pull that down, and that is literally how I do them. And then if you want, you can just snip it off, or you can just bend it over. And just snip that off, and that's how I make them. Now I don't need this one because I've already got my 3 little flowers. It's the same thing for the small one. So I'm going to use my hot glue gun again, so I'm going to have the big one sort of here. I'm just going to put glue on the back. What I'm going to do for the bottom is I have cut out this Merry Christmas. I have this too. I'll put all the links under the video. This one here, but I've cut some craft foam because I want it to sort of sit up a little bit, and that is just going to go sort of there. So I'm just going to pop some glue on the craft foam, So there we go, we have a beautiful pink Christmas. Now we'll have to go in a box, which we will do a 6x6 box next week, but isn't that so pretty? So I'll get the other ones that I did. So I hope it's, you know, some ideas, inspiration, but I think that's so pretty. So I hope you've enjoyed it. I will have all the info on my blog and all the links underneath this video, and I will be back again next week. So thanks for watching, take care, and bye for now.